Yeah, what's going on, guys? Just got back from the old pool league. It's about 10:30. And I gotta take this wired bike out and burn some battery off because I charged this thing up. I charged this thing up to drive to Lampasas Sunday, and I didn't make it. So I gotta kill some battery. Golly. I got this on 5 for. Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go kill me some battery. Get out, take a ride. Didn't take one yesterday. I guess I did one yesterday. I mean, I went to mailbox today, but I hadn't really done much of a ride, but go out and kill some battery. Like I said, I don't like this thing sitting at 100% no more than a couple of days. So we're gonna get out and take us a little ride. Take a ride, kill some battery. Not gonna be much of a ride, but I say that. I always say that, and it ends up being one. But I just gotta I'm gonna get this thing down to at least 60 or 50%. Like I said, I don't like sitting these things, storing this thing full. I don't want to mess up this battery. And like I said, I don't normally take this thing out unless it's long rides and stuff. Something I need to be fast at or have a lot of mind. If I'm doing a long run, I'll take this thing. But hell, like I said, that little black one, man, what the hell? Nah, it's old cat. I got 30 miles out of that thing on Saturday, or whenever that was. I guess it was Saturday when I did the Colleen ride. Got the old full moon tonight. Come on. Colorado Hill, look at that, 26 miles an hour. Old Wired, man, like I said, Old Wired's a billy goat, but she'll climb these hills. lot of people out. A lot of people out running tonight. That's wild. Man, this throttle is touchy. Yeah, it's real touchy. I'm thinking about changing that setting on that thing and tone that throttle down if I can remember how. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I just, man, I don't have any. There we go. Let's see here. I think that's advanced settings. Yep. Speed limit, class 2, wheel size, throttle. See what I'm saying? I was saying in one of my videos, say you don't have the P00, P00, nothing. Start strength. There we go. Let's go up. Hit that one. New start strength. I want to say, see, it has no throttle. Start strength. Let's try 3. What does it go to? 3 is the worst. Let's try 2. Let's see. Because this thing snaps your neck, man. It really does. Throttle follow. See, that's what I was saying as well. New throttle follow. You're saying you don't want it to follow. Because if it follows, the throttle will only go as fast as the pedal assist. So we'll stay with no. Oh. General settings, brightness. There's that stupid password that don't work. Let's see what this does. Yeah, see, that's not as snapping. Like I said, this thing, that throttle will snap your neck, man. It's pretty strong taking off. When you got it cranked down to the high setting, I guess. But got the old hoodie on tonight. I ain't taking no chances. I'm tired of, it don't feel like I need it, but by the time I finish, I'll be wishing I had it, I bet. But if they cut my lot for me. I looked at the other night. Let's see. Hey, they cut it. They cut my lot. That's cool. See, I'm in pedal assist 2. I'm in pedal assist 2 right now. And I can ride this thing 20, 25, 26 in 2. The Red Star, I can't even pedal past 16. Yeah, I need to work on this. I need to work on this thing. That back brake needs to be bled or something. I need to check that back brake because, like I said, it compresses pretty far. I think I got some air in that line or something. go down this big hill. This is the hill I said the Red Star probably wouldn't make it. And it's pretty steep and it's long. I would almost say this is steeper than the Colorado hill, but it's just long, real long. Got to light up a little bit. Bring up the big dog. Change him to 4. 1, 2, 3. I need to remember this tomorrow. I want to check the pressure on these tires. I think I might crank these up a little bit too. That wired, it is riding pretty smooth. No house is for sale, but man, I bet it's $1 too. Plus, I don't know if I could live down here. You think you get an ice storm or a snowstorm, and hell, I don't know if you can get out of here. You'd have to have either the city or somebody'd have to salt that road, that hill coming down, because I'm telling you, I could see getting stuck down here and couldn't get up that hill. That's the only way out of here. The RV. Hell, that house is for sale. $3,100 watts. I'm watching the wattage to see how many watts I'm kicking to get up this hill. 3150. 3150. That's the total wattage going up that hill. Yeah, that technician for Wired, he was asking me how many watts I was pushing when I rode, and like I said, I don't get it, but I'm gonna call them back again. But I'm gonna work with it, because this thing did. I mean, look, I'm at 291 degrees on that motor after that hill climb. It gets up there pretty good, but I mean, we're still hanging at 270 degrees. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what this thing is normally supposed to be running at. But, I mean, it's 260. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's a running mule, but that overheating thing kind of bothers me. But I don't know. Maybe I push this bike more than other people do. I have no idea. This is freedom. I need to find. Let's see here. I want to find that one. I want to go down that other big hill. I think I'm going the wrong way, I think. I don't remember. No, it's right here, I think. I think this is a road I got to turn right on. What the hell is it called? Oh, yeah, Ogletree Pass. Ogletree Pass. This is a big hill too. I don't think the Red Star make it up here. If it did, we'd be going 5 miles an hour. Yeah, this bike is a hard bike to kill your battery real quick. I mean, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, just trying to get this burned down to about 40 or 50%, I guess, 60 or so wouldn't be bad at least. I just want to get some of the charge off of here, but man, this bike goes a long way. Yeah, I'm not really just gung-ho about doing much. I don't know if I'm still feeling under the weather or what. I'm just not very chipper. Oh, golly. What the hell is that hanging? What does this do? What the hell is this? Fix it. Look at that crap. I got a set of tools hanging on cables. What the hell is this for? It's for bicycles. Yeah, look at that shit. It's got a pump. It's got all these tools. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. We got Allen wrenches, but it's got a damn pump. Oh, look at that. You gotta have a key to operate it or what? I guess you can. Oh, is there a key on here? Let's see. Man, that's crazy. I've never seen anybody have this set up. But if your bike breaks down, you got a set of tools right here. But there ain't no key. You need a key to work that pump. Or maybe you don't. Yeah, you do, because it won't. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Got a pump built in, got big old thing of tools. It's pretty wild. I've never seen that. I don't know what the rope's for. But I guess you're supposed to stick your bike up on that rack and work on it or something. That's weird. I ain't never seen that before. That's kind of cool though. Wait for this car because I got my headlights kind of up high. I don't know, I'm blinding. Come on, people, move. Now, what did they do with the damn bike trail here? I guess this is it. Well, this bike is big. Like I said, I kind of favor that little Ridstar better. I bet if I got the Super 73 I wanted with the rear suspension, I bet I would probably fall in love with that bike too. But like I said, this bike here, it's a little big. A little bit big, but and heavy. But it does have power, but I don't know. Wow, I'm glad I brought my hoodie. Because it does, you get down in these lower parts, it does get it gets a little chilly down in here. Wow. These damn deer up in here. Where does that go? Let's see here. Yeah, I think this goes to the right. Yeah. mean, this thing actually says I'm at 74%, but that thing will be back up to 78, 79% if I let it sit. Like I said, I normally run this on bike paths and stuff. I'll put this in pedal assist 1, and look, I'm at 21 miles an hour and not even topped out yet, and that's in pedal assist 1. I mean, I can adjust those, but like I said, man, this thing moves pretty damn good. That doesn't do anything. Let me go back down there. See, I got something down there. I need to reroute all of these stupid, these cables. Cables jingling. Oh, where the hell is the damn parking lot at? There's a parking lot here. I saw it. How the hell do I get out of here? Let's see. I thought there was a damn parking lot here. There it is. It's right there. What the hell? How did I drive by that and not see it? It's crazy. Like I said, with these old bikes, man, you can get away. I mean, you can get across town pretty quick. I mean, I'm already on the south. I guess I'm on the south end. The south end of Copper's Cove already. 11 miles. 73. It'll be, like I said, that thing will jump up to 70 something, 78, 77. Let's put this light down just a touch. There we go. Turn off to get onto that sidewalk over there. Yeah, I seen that damn Suron kid again. Forget where he was at. He was coming out of somewhere. I seen that Suron kid, so he's around here. There's somebody up here in Cove that's got it looked like a Suron. I don't know what the hell it is, but Suron type bike, I guess. But he turned in, I want to say, he lives somewhere right off of the main drag in Copper's Cove. I seen him turn up on a street there, so I'll have to look out for him, see. Maybe I can get somebody from around here to do some rides. I don't know. See, there's something creaking up on that front end. Something, I don't know what it is, or maybe it's the shocks. I don't know. Something creaks. I can hear it up there. Let's see. See, it's not the shock. I don't know what it is. Must be a wire dragging or rubbing somewhere. I don't know. What the heck is that? Here's the old Clear Creek Meadows. I hate that place. It's hard to find anything in there. Oh. Yeah, this ought to be an old ghost town right now, man. There shouldn't be a lot of people out riding around in the cars. I mean, it's, what is it, 11 something? Yeah, almost 10 after 11. Look at this guy going. Yeah, we'll just see if we can get in trouble and get out here on the road. I mean, I can go the speed limit. Yeah, we'll go over here and hit some parking lots. Oh, I can't get out of here. Damn it. Made the wrong turn. Man, even that old Subway smells good, man. I need to eat. I haven't eaten nothing yet. I ate earlier today at lunch, but that's pretty bad when you got to worry about getting a ticket for speeding. I mean, all this stuff back here is like 30 mile an hour speed limit. And I got, this wired, this thing will go 40 something miles an hour. Hell, I could actually get a ticket on this thing for speeding. That's pretty bad. what that is, that noise. My buddy's house. He didn't come to lead tonight, but I guess he's hanging at the house. Hell, I don't need to go down here. It says I'm at 60. I mean, I have been dogging this thing pretty good. I mean, I'm sitting at 293 degrees. And we're pumping 2,100 watts. Is that a motorcycle back there? Or was that a... Yep, I can hear the motor. Yeah, we'll go down here, run up that hill to the school. Yeah, overheated. Overheated. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back on the phone with Wired because this ain't right either. Yeah, something still ain't right. It's crazy. 370 something degrees it got up to. Now, I mean, it's a cool night. It's not like it's 150 outside or nothing. What a waste. That's probably a good thing I didn't take this to Lampasas. Like I said, it's about, I don't know, I say 16. I Googled it. It said 22 miles to my mom's house, but there's a sign out here on the loop around. Texas Drone Man, get your question answered fast. Alibaba. Well, I wish y'all just tell me my shit just got to the dock or something, because I'm tired of waiting for it. Still waiting on the old mod kit. But come on, baby. Cool. That's 285. What a joke. Like I said, this bike here, man, this is ridiculous. We'll take it easy for a little bit. Let it cool down. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The stupid Wired guy told me to add more lube to the drum, to the hub motor, into the gears, and I did it. Now what are they gonna tell me? Add more? They don't tell you shit. They don't say. I mean, when they first was sending me citation, when they first sent me that new motor and controller, he told me, you don't put no lube in it. It's already pre-lubed. Well, I didn't put any lube in it. Still overheating. Then he tells me to put more lube in it. So I put more lube in it. But he don't tell me how much. Is that thing supposed to be packed full of lube? Obviously not, because he told me it was already pre-lubed and they didn't have that much in it. And there's a lot of cats hanging out around on these streets. I mean, I'm not even throttling, I'm pedaling. And here we set 290. 1,700 watts. I'm at 280. 1700 watts. Going up the hill, 282 temperature, 3013 watts, 295, 3000 watts, 3012. I don't know. But I think I'm going to call them tomorrow, or I'm going to get with them tomorrow. I'm going to send them. I'm going to upload this video. I mean, I'm at 338 degrees. 332. And I'm not doing nothing. I'm not pedaling. I'm not throttling. 315, 312. I don't know. Like I said, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's not shut off. I'm just not doing anything, or hopefully it'll cool down. But I know the Wired, they just came out with a whole new line with the Warriors and the Predators and all this blah, blah, blah. Well, I sure hope they did something different, because this whole Freedom right here, it just loves to overheat. I guess, I don't know. It rides, like I said, it rides good. Whatever. But what good is it? What good is it to have this thing and you can't keep going? I mean, I don't know. I haven't gone up any major hills except for Colorado back when I started. And y'all saw it earlier, it shut off. I don't know. And when you got a technician that tells you, no, it's not supposed to overheat, and it's doing it, I swear, they tell me, take the hub apart again and put more lube. I didn't. Like I said, these things, man, I don't know. And there was a guy that said something about it. He said, he was online earlier. I was reading. These things, they got welds breaking on racks. They got racks breaking. And then the guy said that he got with Wired and said they don't warranty the racks. Well, that's what the battery's mounted on. How fucking stupid can you be to have a bike? That's a major part of this. I mean, yeah, if you didn't have a battery strapped to the rack, you could just take the damn rack off, which I would do. I think the rack makes this thing look even more ugly, but you gotta have it for your second battery. So, my recommendations is, hey, Wired, let's figure out what to do and add put a battery somewhere else. I mean, shit, mounted on this upper tube, I don't know. But figure that out. We just take the whole damn rack system off of this thing. Which I ain't gonna argue with them. We're at 249, just sitting here waiting, listening to flagpoles clatter. But like I said, man, the more and more you watch these Wired, sign up for these Wired sites. There's 3 or 4 of them maybe, I don't know. But why is it that we're continuing to see the problem? That one guy said they got kind of arrogant with him when when he was bringing up, his motor was making noises or doing something, and they kind of got frustrated. It seemed like they're frustrated with it. Well, there's no reason to be frustrated. Yeah, be frustrated with yourself, because this is your product. And you stand behind your product and you fix it. So if there's something wrong with your product, don't just sit here and get arrogant with customers. Figure it out. If this system is bad, if the motor, something's going on with it, then hey, you need to come up with some other idea and ship out some new motors and rims, because you need to fix what you got before you come out with more shit. And what's going to happen with those? I mean, those are all on back order. You got people over spending a shitload more money on these other ones. Are they going to overheat? Are the motors going to be trouble? Are the welds going to be breaking? Where do you draw the line at? I mean, I got 2-year warranty on this thing, but last time I talked to Wired, he's talking about shooting lube, this and that, blah, blah. What wattages are you using when you ride? Which I didn't understand, but it is what it is. And I told him, I told him what I was riding at. You know, I mean, it's different. If I'm on a flat plane and I'm going 20, of course I'm not sucking the watts down. Going up a hill that's steep, yeah, it's going to be high. It's going to be a higher wattage. And you see, I mean, I was past 3,000 watts, which that's what this motor, I think, is rated for. So what? Is this controller pushing this motor too hard? Should they bump it to 40 amp instead of 45 to fix the overheating issues, or what's going on? Why? Don't get frustrated with people because this is your shit. You got to stand behind it. And I'm saying all this stuff on this, and I'm going to send this to Wired. I'm going to tell them, hey, overheated twice. I mean, so far, I mean, I'm still probably 15, 20 miles away from, or 15 miles from the house. But where do you draw the line at? I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, like I said, they sell these things. You call them, they send you parts. You got to do the labor. Boy, what a warranty that is. You got to do all the manual labor on it. You got to tear the shit apart. Ain't nobody, and I've complained, and I've had these smart asses on Facebook. Oh, well, you can take it to a shop if you don't want to do it. Well, nobody told me that. Nobody gave me, go ahead. Nobody gave me the option to bring it to a bike shop. Not that there's anything here. I mean, there's some, obviously they talk about places in Austin. Ain't nobody told me, hey, here's your options. They just said, hey, we're sending you parts out. Well, you send the parts out, didn't fix it. Now what? It's still overheating. So what do you do now? What's the remedy, Wired? If I go on one of these big ride-out things, and they're a bunch of class 3 stuff like it was last time. You know, and imagine that, you know, if it's a lot of hill stuff on the ride, what am I gonna do? If I'm trying to stay with the pack on the ride out, what happens? You think that pack's gonna wait on me when I overheat? No, I'm stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody keeps going. So why do I want to take this on a group ride? I mean, I did that one before. It didn't really overheat much, but we did stop 3 or 4 times. But what if it does overheat? I mean, like I said, man, I mean, there's too many inconsistencies with this thing. Don't get me wrong, I like the power of it. I'm not very happy with the size of it, but you don't know that. You don't know what the size of this thing is till you get it. Because why? You can't go nowhere to look at it. Unless you want to hop on a plane and fly to Chicago, give them a little test ride, and then fly back home and order one. Or I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you run into that everywhere. I mean, all these bikes aren't stuck somewhere where you can go look at them. I mean, what the hell? That's a damn fox right here in the middle of town, and he didn't even run. Let's see if he's gonna stay there. Where's he at? Look at that fox, a little gray fox right there. Look at him. Oh, he's hurt, that's why. I don't know. Like I said, I just get frustrated with it, and it is what it is. I mean, I'm out riding and having me a little ride. Look at that fox. He's hurt. He's limping. I don't know if a car got him or a cat or a dog got him, but he's a little out of place. I don't know. Like I said, I just get frustrated. And I've said it before in some of my other stuff. It'll get to the point where I'll just get rid of this damn thing. But I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to eat my money. I shouldn't have to lose my investment that I put into this and just dump it to get rid of it because of wired crap. Their inability to fix anything. But I mean, before this thing just overheated up there, going up that little bitty hill, which wasn't shit. It wasn't kicking but 21. I think, whatever I said. I mean, I'll have to go back and look at the video to see what I said, but I think it was like 2,100 watts. It wasn't even pumping 3,000 watts on it. That car had been sitting there with its hazard lights on. Weird. But yeah, like I said, it just gets to the point where it's frustrating. And I've got a 2-year warranty on it. And if I'm stuck with this thing for 2 years and it's screwing up, they're going to hear from me. They're going to know, they're going to learn my name or they're going to remember my name because this is ridiculous. Tell me what to do. You tell me to put lube in it. How much lube? Do I put a whole damn tube in it? Do I put half a gallon in it? Do I fill that whole hub motor jam-packed with lube? What do you do? Tell me. I don't know. But that's where I stand. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. They don't have any suggestions other than shoot lube in it. Yeah. I mean, shit, I'll go buy 2 more of them tubes. Them some bitches are $8, $9 a tube, I understand, but shit, I'll go buy 3 or 4 of them some bitches and shoot the whole goddamn 4 tubes in this thing. I don't know. They don't tell you nothing. They're not very informative. They just tell me, no, it shouldn't overheat. Well, it does. It does. I mean, you see me on that Red Star. I mean, granted, it's not as high performance as this bike is. It's got smaller batteries. It's got smaller motors, but I still peg that son of a bitch out. I peg it out going up hills, and it moans, groans, and creeps, but it gets up that hill. Not one time has that Red Star overheated. Not one time. So what's the difference? Like I asked, are we pumping too many amps into this motor? Is this controller too big for that motor? I don't know. Do they need to jump that controller down to 40 amps? Are we over-amping the motor? Tell me something, Wired. Please tell me something, because I don't know. I have no clue. And I would probably say 95% of the people that buy this don't know. I mean, you got a lot of weekend warriors over here throwing ideas and shit, but they're not experts. Well, they don't know all the shit that goes on internally on this thing. They're just taking stabs at it. But they need to back their product. Whatever the hell they do, they need to back this product. And they need to figure it out. Just because you come out with a new line with dual motors and bigger batteries and blah, 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 That don't mean you can just blow off the Freedoms and the Cruisers that you've already sold. You still stand by them. You got to stand by your products, whether they're older or newer. I mean, I bought this thing this past November, and I'm not even far into this. I mean, we still got a year and a half. Am I going to have to deal with overheating on constant? Or I don't know. They need to tell me something, because starting tomorrow and Wednesday, we're 100 plus forecast on our weather. So what is this going to do when I'm out running in 100-degree weather? Are we going to be overheating constant? I mean, you got people in Arizona that have these. I watch a guy ride one in Arizona. It gets hotter than shit in Arizona too. Humidity might not be as bad, but it still gets hot. What's he gonna do when his shit starts overheating? All I ask for are some answers, some remedies to my troubles. That's all I ask. I paid $2,400 for this thing. I'd like for it to work. That's a pretty good investment. Hell, I could have thrown a little money with it and went and bought me a goddamn gas-powered scooter. It went faster than this, and I ain't got to worry about, I just got to throw a little gas in it. But somebody needs to tell me something. And I promise you, they don't need to get all cocky with me on this either. It's not my fault. I've had all this on video. I've sent it to them. They've watched them, the whole 9 yards. There is no mysteries here. You see how I ride this thing. So they don't need to be trying to get arrogant or cocky with me, because I promise you, I got a bad temper, especially when it comes to money and investments, and if I did a lot of research on this shit. I never heard nothing about overheating problems and broken welds and all this other shit going on. So I thought I made a pretty educated choice, but like I said, it's not like it's a piece of shit, because it does ride good. It still rides good. But what good is it if it overheats? Like I said, just imagine going to Austin, going to do a group ride. You're downtown. You got traffic. You got all this shit downtown, and your shit overheats. There goes your group. Your group just headed down the street while you're sitting on the side of the road, and you're not gonna catch up to them. So you're done with your group ride because overheating. So somebody needs to remedy that. What is it? But I'll document all this. I mean, hell, this something to be on YouTube. They can go look at it all they want. It'll be on YouTube. I'll write there all the stuff that I've noticed here. I mean, here I sit right here. I have no throttle. I'm coasting, going downhill. The temperature has been stuck at 235, 232, 233. I give it gas. I'm going right at 2,900 watts, 2,700 watts. It goes up and down. But this temperature's 230 and I'm coasting. Why is it not coming down? I mean, it's cool outside tonight. I would say it's in the mid 60s probably. It's not hot. I'm not ripping this thing apart, but it's still staying up in the mid. Let's go look at those stores, get the update, see where they're at. I mean, I've got a lot of money into this damn bike. I mean, I put a lot of money. I still ain't got nothing on the shelves. Got the shelves in there, but they ain't stocked nothing. Coolers are empty. Shelves are empty. Let's see what we got here. Got 2 cash registers. Turn this thing down to 1. Thing's running too fast. They got cash registers. Oh, they got some kind of, that looked like somebody's food in there that works here. They just kept their shit in the refrigerator. They ain't got nothing stocked. Need to get the old store moving. These old Diamond Shamrocks, I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm telling you, I've seen 2 of them. I've got the one at the end of my road on Grimes, and then there was one I seen today somewhere, and they're actually kicking. I mean, all these other places in Copper's Cove, at least, have been kicking $2.67 a gallon. These guys have been $2.59 a gallon. I don't know. I mean, are they just doing that to draw people in? I don't know. But like I said, they seem to be cheaper. But I did get gas in Killeen when I was doing that ride the other night. I did. Hell, they had $2.41. That's what I don't get. There's a lot of these places. I mean, Killeen's 10, 15 minutes to the east of me. I can drive 10, 15 minutes and save 20-something cents a gallon. Makes no sense to me why the prices can be so different, and it'll be the exact same store. You can go to H-E-B here, $2.67. You go to H-E-B in Killeen, $2.45. Don't make no sense to me. What the hell is all this? Oh, it's a basketball goal. There's old Copper's Cove's finest. He slowed down and was taking a look at me. Now, I did put my headlight up higher, but I don't care. Old wires done got me half pissed off because some bitch overheating. And me and cops we usually have a hard time having conversations. It's like the other night over in Harker Heights at the Walmart over there. I was behind it and they were, what's a Harker Heights cop? What are you doing back here, boy? Son, that's what he called it, son. I'm like, well, I don't know how old you are, but I said, you're looking about mid to upper 30s. I said, sir, I'm 56 years old. I don't know if you should be calling me son, but either way, I told him, I'm casing Walmart out, fixing to go in there and rob them on an e-bike. And he just looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, what do you want me to tell you? I said, I'm out riding my bike, dude. I said, is it illegal for me to ride this thing around stores and stuff? I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just out riding. Well, no, I'm just wondering what you got going on. I'm like, well, I just told you I'm out doing a ride and just trying to enjoy myself, clear my head, and lessen some of the stresses in my life. I said, this is just what I do, man. I said, if I was going to rob something or do it, I damn sure wouldn't do it on this. I can't get away from nobody with this. Mm-hmm. Well. Yeah, where's my battery? I'm at 55%. Screw this. I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to head back that way. I mean, I've pretty much made, if I would have went to Walmart and HEB, I would have made the complete lap around Copper's Cove on this thing. And it ain't been that long. It's been a pretty short ride. I might just make him, I don't know how that works. I will say I might just make him a shorter part of this video. No, what I normally do though is I put it on my, I'll put the video on my YouTube page, and then I'll just send him a link where he can watch it. And then as I'm making it, I make footnotes on it where, you know, it overheated at this, you know, because my video has a counter on it. So I'll tell him at what point of the video it overheated so he can just kind of scroll to that. But like I said, they don't ever really have they don't really have a lot of answers to much. I gotta watch these stupid bike trail things that they call these things. I mean, I almost wiped out on this thing because that damn dew was on that wood and that paint. I was gonna say something. I don't know who I need to speak with. Somebody with the city, that they need to put some kind of texture on this bridge, because it does. It was slick. I almost busted my ass on this thing on that Red Star. I had to catch it. And what that dude was doing in the back of the park back here. Yeah. Like I said, if Wired wants to take this son of a bitch back, they can have it. I don't care. Hell, I'll even pay the shipping. They can pay my shipping that I paid to get it to me. They can give me my price. I mean, like I said, it's probably about $2,400 after everything's said and done. They can just credit me $2,400. I'll ship this son of a bitch back to them. They may not like it when they get it, but I don't care. Like I said, I just get frustrated. Shouldn't have to deal with this shit. Yeah, we'll just stay on the damn sidewalk. I mean, hell, I'll take that $2,400. I'll go buy something else that's dependable. Something that don't overheat. I mean, like I said, as soon as I get my mod kit, I'm hoping that Red Star is going to be pretty nice. I mean, I'm going to go all out on that Red Star. I'm buying, as soon as I get it, I mean, she's sending me shit for headlights and alarms and all that, but I'm going to get one of those knockdown, those 72 to 12 volt thing, and I'm going to put a bunch of 12 volt shit on this thing. I mean, I'm gonna have complete blinkers. On the Red Star. I want blinkers. I want tail lights, brake lights. I want the whole 9 yards, and I'll do it. Like I said, I'll just buy one of those 12 volt knockdown modules and put it on here. On that Red Star. Hell, this thing, no cars here. Yeah, there's somebody in the back of that damn FedEx truck doing something. 41 and I'm at 2,400 watts. 41 miles an hour and 2,500 watts. We're at 260 degrees. During that little run, it never got over 2,500 watts output on the motor. Never once. But of course, when you get on an incline, of course it's going to burn more wattage. But it does exceed 3,000 watts when you're up on these hills. But I'm going to run this wide open all the way home. $2,500. $2,800. Back down to 2,500. $2,500. $2,400. So not one time did it get over. I saw it jump up to 2,700 one time. So why was it back then? I mean, I know there was that one hill, but why was it getting over 3,000? It was 3,100 watts. Why? Why didn't it get there? Why wasn't it 3,100 and never got over 2,700? I don't know. It's crazy as shit. I'm gonna pass my damn street. $2,700. So why did it overheat twice? That's my question. I'm gonna go all the way down here. This is a slow incline coming this way. We'll blow and go. See ya. 2,700. Like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody, but all I want is this shit to be fixed, and I don't have to worry about it. Here we go. We're going to go all the way back. This is a slow, gradual upward slope on my way home. 2,700. 2,500. 2,500. I have no idea. I don't understand it. I mean, it was 2,900 taking off full throttle, but I mean, that's just getting it up there. But we're at 300 degrees. 307, 312, 314, and we're kicking 20, and we kick 2,800 watts coming up the hill. I don't know. Craziness. Nobody knows. Nobody understands. Nobody can figure nothing out. Put this all the way up. Like I said, it gets to a point where you don't even want to ride this son of a bitch. You don't even want to ride it because you know it's going to overheat on you. Let's see what we did here. Good Lord. 23.75 miles. Top speed 46. This says 37, but it'll go back up to 40. But at least I got it kicked down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Average speed was 20. Max 48 according to this. Yeah, average speed 20. I don't know. Who knows? Like I say, I'll go in there and watch this thing. But I do have 696 miles on this sucker. She's about to roll 700, but hell, my red star, I think I'm fixing to roll up to 500. 800 miles. It's like 770 or 760 or something. I don't know. But don't know, guys. I don't know. All I know is it's pretty upsetting. Pretty upsetting, that thing, but it just keeps overheating and junk. And, when it's in the middle of the night, when it's 60-something degrees outside, really? Like I said, what's going to happen on our 110-degree weather here? What will be the result? I don't know. But I'll get this whole video on here and I'll send it to them. Like I said before, it wasn't gonna be that big of a ride. It wasn't. I forgot to look. Hold on. It said this battery sag. See, I'm already 41%. It's climbing again. But at least I got it down. I don't like storing this thing with big, full charge stuff. But like I said, if I can get that old Red Star, and basically I'm gonna start doing some of my stuff that I need to do before that stuff gets here anyway. But you see these side covers here. Of course, I took some of the this thing didn't have but like 2 nuts on it, on the seat holding it down. But like I said, I may just throw, what am I thinking here? I may throw that Red Star, oh, there we go, 89. See, this thing's counting up. I thought it was counting down the other day. I've already gotten 89 minutes on this battery. But anyway, I guess these little side cover things here, these red side covers, the red deals, I know a lot of people take it off, but I think it looks stupid because then you can see all the shock and stuff under there. But basically, this is what I got yesterday. It's aluminum diamond plate. This is a thinner. This is thicker. I got 2 different kinds. I've had this stuff beating around, but I'm gonna take those red side covers off of my good Red Star. I'm gonna take those and I'm gonna make patterns on that. And I'm gonna put aluminum diamond plate over those sides. But this is what the crazy thing is I'll show you here. I ordered this off Temu. I ordered this right here, which is really disappointing. But you see this. This is a whole kit of M bolts, metrics with the Allens. They only go to M5s. No. Yeah. They only go as big as to M5s. And the screws that are on there, because the kid didn't put them back on, the kid took those off and didn't give me the screws. So I didn't have any of the metric screws or nothing. So I went, like I said, I bought this shit right here. This whole box full of stuff. 500 and something pieces, I think it is, for like $6 on Temu. But I'll show you this. This is what I bought today, because I got that in from Temu, and it goes all the way up to the side. I need the M6 for those, and that kit only goes to M5s. So I went and bought 6 M6 bolts, screws with the Allens, stainless, and I bought 4 of the metric nuts, the same M6 thread that the seats take on that Red Star, because this one is missing, I think, 1 or 2 nuts. That one only had 2, it's missing 4. So I bought another 6 or so. I bought 6 bolts, and I got a bunch of those nuts, but I only paid for 4, but accidentally probably got a couple extra in the bag. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, like I said, that little bag with those couple of 6 bolts, 4 nuts, $11.89 for those couple of things. But I buy that whole thing from Temu for like $6. Really? That's kind of crazy how that works. Now, how they can do that, I mean, obviously they're making money, I guess, but these people here are robbing us and robbing me because, I don't know, but like it's tomorrow, I think tomorrow, this light here, this light, tail light, I'm taking that off of this one, and I'm gonna swap it out for this one. I think this one used to be like that, but the clear cover on it's gone and all that. But I think these actually have blinkers. These are supposed to be left and right blinkers on the outer ring. But anyway, I'm gonna tear that apart tomorrow and look at it and see if maybe I can swap this one to that other one. And then I'm gonna buy a complete set that's got a switch. It's got the, I've seen them. They're on, I think they're like 20 something bucks, but they have the controller that has blinkers, headlight, horn, everything. And then it comes with that backlight with for blinkers. I think it had front blinkers, and it's got the. I'm gonna do that knockdown module from 72 to 12 volt stuff, and I'm gonna wire all that stuff in. I've still got to integrate the brake sensors. I may not hook down. I don't know if I want the sensors as far as where it kills the motor. I may want to just leave that. But I do want the brake lights and all that shit. I want tail lights, brake lights, blinkers. I want the whole 9 yards on this one that I'm going to rebuild. And I'll get it there one way or the other. I don't care. But, I mean, whatever it takes, I'll do it. But I'll have blinkers and everything on this thing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I guess, I don't even know what time it is. Hell, it's midnight. So, but anyway, like I said, I'll get off here and I guess we'll figure out what they want to do with this thing. Like I said, I was trying to burn the battery down, but when it overheats twice, that just pisses me off. I'm not going to deal with that. So, back on the phone. But anyway, we'll talk to you guys later, and we'll see you on the next one. I know this was kind of a weird deal, but I just wanted to get out and kill that battery down soon. Old Red Star started. She's all charged up, but I keep her charged. But I drive it every day, so I'm going to get all this stacked back over and go inside. So anyway, we'll see you guys, and talk to y'all later.